almost time for our live. What's up? I got Instagram Live. What's up, y'all? How you doing? I got Facebook Live going. We're going to talk sports in just a minute. My man Meechy. What's up, Meech? Stop playing, man. All right. I'm going to get into some sports. I think it's at 12 o'clock here. Welcome to this show. It's called Pastor David Wright Talks Sports. And we're going to get right into it. And before I go any further, just want to give you some quick announcements on Sunday. Sunday is our annual Ushers Board Day. So at 4 o'clock at the church, we'll be celebrating our ushers. Our guest speaker is Minister Fisher. And our speaker for the 12 noon is our own evangelist, Cheryl Wilson. But at the 9 a.m. service, what's up, Rob? At the 9 a.m. service at Grace Tabernacle, my auntie evangelist, Pastor Liz Wright, all the way from Virginia, formerly of the concert choir. She's going to be with us at Grace Tabernacle, 9 a.m. All right, so meet me there. If you're not doing nothing, if your church starts at 12 or 11, come to Grace first and hang out with us. Evangelist Liz Wright, an anointed woman of God. All right, I want to get into these sports because I gotta show. Yeah, Meech, I'm gonna get you up here, man. You in the choir. Gotta get y'all up here. But I want to get into these sports. If y'all tuned in, this is gonna be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon. Pastor Dave Wright Sports Show. All right, Pastor Dave Wright Talks Sports. Because I'm gonna say it every time I get on. There's a myth in the world that all the men in the church, that first of all, they say it ain't no men in church, and that's not true. But then they say the men that are in church aren't real men. We soft and all that stuff. It's all, I've been in church all my life, and I've been all man all my life. So this thing here is called Church Guys Like Sports too. Because just because you're saved and love God, that don't mean you don't still desire watch sports and there's no more man in you. No, you can love sports and love God at the same time. You can love football, basketball, baseball, rest, all that stuff, and love God. Just because you saved don't mean you soft. All right? There you go, Hilton. So I want to get into this. I left off, we were talking about the Knicks. And the basketball season has started. And if you don't know, my New York Knicks, woo boy, they had who they played, Atlanta Hawks, and they beat the Atlanta Hawks so bad I went and got myself a trophy. They beat Atlanta Hawks so bad, and I'm trying to tell y'all, this is the Knicks year. I know we're going to the playoffs. That's a definite. And y'all can chime in if you want. But I know we going to the playoff. I'm talking about we're going to win 50 games. We're going to win 50 games, and the East is wide open for us. My man Tim Hardaway Jr. had 31 points. And nobody want to talk about the Knicks. Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp and Max, all these dudes talking about everybody else. Nobody want to talk about the Knicks. We're going to sneak up on them. The Knicks are going to sneak up on them. They're going to get in the playoff. I'm not saying we're going to go to the finals or nothing, but we might go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and them Celtics are going to be a problem. But we are the truth. And this is without Porzingis. We don't even have Kristaps Porzingis yet. He won't come until like January. Can you imagine? If you saw the game, and again, we play again tonight. We got another game tonight, and yeah, my boy Alonzo Tria, yo, that boy look like Dietrich Hatton, don't he? Alonzo Tria is a beast. He was undrafted. Nobody wanted him from college, and the Knicks took a chance on him, and dude is balling out. He is balling out. We won that game by like 20-something points. We were up by almost 40, and then we put the bench warmers in, and just let it. Vince Carter didn't know what hit him. Him and his 41-year-old self. So I'm telling you, the Knicks are going to the playoff finally. It's been a couple of years since we gone, but we are going to the playoff. We got a squad. We got an amazing squad this year. And it's gonna be ridiculous. What's up, Stephen Ballard? I see you, man. I see you, and it's gonna be amazing. I gotta catch me a couple of Knicks games, and tonight we actually play the Brooklyn Nets, which I can tell you this: boys and girls high school can beat the Brooklyn Nets. We're gonna blow them away. But we got the Celtics on Saturday. But tonight we play the Brooklyn Nets. We're gonna beat them by about 30, 40. I don't know if we're playing in Brooklyn or we're playing at the Garden, but it don't even matter. I don't care if we're playing on the moon. I don't care if we're playing on Mars. Long as we got this squad. I mean, did you see my boy in his canter? In his canter is beasting, y'all. And it's so easy. It's so easy for us. He dropped what? 16 and 13, and it was so easy. It's no stress, and this coach Fitzdale is killing. We got a real good coach. What's up? I see some people on Instagram. What's up, Shawnee? Oh yes, this is open for the ladies too, because ladies like sports too. Amen. I got some sports watchers at my church, some big time sports fans, and it's for the ladies too. All right, so y'all can chime in as well. Who else we got on here? Mel Jr., Kev Powell. What up, man? Now I'm gonna get on Kev Powell because he up there in that Connecticut region. They just think Boston is everything. But we got something for them Celtics, Kev. We got something for them. All right, how about them Houston Rockets? Is that Vivica? Oh God, Vivica. How about them Houston Rockets? They look horrible. First of all, Houston Rockets, and that's what I meant to get into last week. I closed out on that, but I'm gonna get into that with the Houston Rockets. But let me finish with my Knicks. Be on the lookout for these Knicks. Don't sleep on us. That's right, Hilton. And his Cantor is a double machine. He gonna be an all-star this year. Watch him and Tim Hardaway going to the All-Star game. My boy Frank Ntilikina. He is killing. He's beasting. So watch out for the Knicks. We play tonight. We play Brooklyn Nets tonight. Now the topic came up because I love Carmelo Anthony. That's my guy. I'm a huge fan of him, but he is washed. It's over. Since Vivica want to talk about Houston Rockets, Carmelo is done. Stick a fork in him. He's coming off the bench. He don't even look right sitting on the bench. He came in, I think he had like 9 points. The game has changed. There ain't no more hero ball. So I'm glad, I love the dude. He was good, but he wasn't a winner. We couldn't win with him. So we had to get rid of him. We had to get rid of him, Vivica. So y'all can have Carmelo, but it ain't going to work out good out there in Houston. Carmelo is not, no. We need people that's going to make people better. We need people that's going to make people better. And Carmelo is why she need to retire. I want to see him retire on top, while I don't want to see him going down at the end of the bench, averaging 5 points a game, and then he retire. No, Carmelo, call it quits. Call it quits. Me and you. Carmelo got just as much game as me right now. You old, man. You and Lala go to the Bahamas, put your feet in the water, and wait for Junior to get big and coach him up. He needs the ball first and the long. Yes, you give Carmelo the ball, he gonna keep it for 24 seconds the whole time. That's why we couldn't win with him. We had to get rid of him. So that, God bless the Houston Rockets, but with Carmelo, they ain't going nowhere. Now, last night, I was watching the game last night, and it's all this hoopla about LeBron James. LeBron James, he's on the Lakers. Good. That's what's up. He's on the Lakers. But what does that mean? He ain't going to get no chip. Not as long as them Golden State boys is out there. You see, what LeBron James going to find out now is the West is a big difference than the East. They got smacked by Portland last night. See, in the East, LeBron could run around. He was playing with them Toronto Raptors like they were babies and dunking all over the Brooklyn Nets. But in the West, when you got teams like Golden State, you got, the New Orleans Pelicans, that Anthony Davis is a problem. And you got, who else you got out West? The Houston Rockets is a problem. And all, OKC, it ain't gonna be like, no, LeBron. No. You ain't gonna run roughshod over in the West Coast. He gonna rethink this thing. Because I see the Lakers maybe get to the playoff, God bless their heart. But no, and the Spurs. You got the Spurs out there. And as long as they got Popovich, and Carmelo, not Carmelo, LeBron, I don't know. Because I'm watching the game, instead of him, you even got, Denver Nuggets. They balling out there. And I was watching the game, and instead of him focusing on balling, he doing more coaching than playing. He got a coach, Luke Walton the coach, and he over there coaching the team. Telling the boys where to go with it. All right, you do that all you want. That ain't going to work out West. Them boys out West is playing ball. So the Lakers, they're going to sneak in the playoff, but I don't see them winning a chip. They're not going to win a chip. As long as Golden State still got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Hello, somebody. Kevin Durant. And then it's not fair. They went and got Boogie Cousins. Y'all know DeMarcus Cousins. That's a problem. So as long as they got that, until they break that up, ain't nobody coming out the West except for them Warriors. Unless somebody do something real dangerous and mean to Steph Curry. Back in the day in Brooklyn, if he was growing up where we grew up, all that shooting and dancing and stuff in our face, you can't do that at the park and be laughing and no. He would have got punched in his face. All that shooting from half court and laughing and pointing and all that. No. We didn't play that. No, we were going to hurt you. If we can't stop you, we're going to hurt you. So I'm going to get back to the basketball in a minute. But I'm telling you, LeBron, y'all, God bless your heart, man. But you ain't winning out West. He had a good game yesterday. He balled out yesterday. 28, 12, and 7, something like that. Those are LeBron numbers. He going to get his numbers. But they still lost. And they lost to Portland. That's not even one that I ain't even named them. They lost to Portland. And then they got Houston Saturday. It's gonna be a problem. That's my calling number. I ain't got, let me see who it is. No. See? That's Stephen A. Smith. He's trying to get on my show. I ain't got time, because Stephen A. Smith gonna talk. He don't like the Knicks. He talks bad about the Knicks. But I'm nicked out today. But I want to talk real quick about football, because there's a lot going on. There was a game last night. Denver Broncos smacked. Oh my goodness, they smacked Arizona 45-10 or something like that. So this is what I want to show you. couple of weeks ago, my Jets smacked the Denver Broncos. So don't sleep on the New York Jets. All right, don't sleep on the Jets. We got this quarterback, Sam Darnold. He's the new Joe Namath. He's taking us to the promised land. And I believe, and mark my words, the Jets going to be in the Super Bowl within the next 3 years. I believe it. Anybody else believe that with me? The Jets are going to be in the Super Bowl. What's up, Adani? How you doing? The Jets going to be in the... Tell your father he need to get on here with me. Jets going to be in the Super Bowl. I'm biased. Jets going to be in the Super Bowl the next 3 years. I see it coming. Because, and at least, you know, we got a lot of Giants fans out here. The Giants is washed. They're done. Eli is cooked. It's over. And now Odell Beckham's father is talking all this crazy stuff. And, you know, y'all, see, the problem is when you give a player all that money, now they can act the fool now because he got his money. All right, so the Giants, let's leave the Giants alone. It's all about the Jets, but realistically, I see the Chiefs coming out, and I see the Patriots coming out. It's going to be tough to get past them Patriots. As long as they got Tom Brady, I don't know what this man is eating. I don't know what he's drinking. I don't know what he's smoking. But he is 41 years old and still balling. That encouraged me because I'm 40. So every now and then I get on the court and my bones start hurting. But Tom Brady is 40. Y'all see this man 41 years old and still balling out. So never count the Patriots out. As long as they got that crazy Tom Brady and that crazy Bill Belichick, and they can deflate them balls whenever they feel like it. Yes, I said it, all your Boston folks. They can deflate the ball. So we got a heavy football week coming up. The Jets got Minnesota Vikings this week, and we're going to put a whipping on them because we were trying to get Kirk Cousins this year, and Kirk Cousins wouldn't come to us. He went to Minnesota. So we're going to smack him up real good. Nicole said the Saints might do well. New Orleans Saints, they good, but you know, I'll give it to them. But they good at home in their little dome. When they got to come out in some cold weather, it's a little different for them Saints. And you know, we put a little pressure on that Drew Brees, and he'll fold under the pressure. But he is the leading passing yards in the whole entire NFL. So the Saints might make a little bit of noise. They might do a little something. But I still see the Patriots and them Kansas City Chiefs. Woo! I'm telling you, I told you at the last show, Patrick Mahomes, black, white, mulatto, whatever he is, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Latin, I don't know. His hair is curly and he got light skin, but he sound like one of us. But that boy is balling. That boy is the truth. So Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs might come out and be up in that Super Bowl. All right. So I don't know if we got any Chiefs fans, but I know I got some Dallas Cowboy fans on here. Dallas Cowboys got the Redskins coming up, and this is what I don't understand with the Cowboy fans. And y'all help me Instagram, help me Facebook, help me understand with the Cowboys. They call themselves America's team. But America's team, supposedly, America's team. Tyrone, yeah, America's team. They haven't won a Super Bowl in 20 years. The Giants got 2 Super Bowls since the last one the Cowboys got. What gives them the nerve to say that they are America's team? How can they be America's team? I see you, Pastor Wesley. How y'all America's team and y'all can't get, y'all ain't been to the Super Bowl, y'all ain't won a Super Bowl in 20 years. I mean, stop that foolishness. Stop that foolishness. Because, and I got so many Cowboy fans in New York. I just found out Wednesday, my friend, one of my best friends, Mike McLean, is a Cowboy fan. And then one of my best Minister Lemaine Fisher, is a Cowboy fan. And these are people that were born and raised in New York. Born and raised, add 49 more stars on the helmet. Born and raised in New York, but how in the world you end up a Cowboy fan? I can't explain that. That don't make no sense to me. You better rep the Giants or the Jets. Rep your home team. We 5 times. That's what they always say. I'm calling Tyrone Hall out. He said we 5-time champions though. That don't mean, that was how many years ago? Y'all living in the past. Cowboy fans stay living in the past. Hello, the Cowboys fans stay living in the past. Oh, we 5-time champions. Oh, all right, you go back to the 90s and all. I'm talking about y'all ain't won nothing in the 2000s. Keep it current, man. Keep it current. These Cowboys, and they make fun of me and my Knicks. You know, all the Knicks ain't won a championship since 1973. Well, let me show you. We got this is a nice hat here. At least the Knicks back in 99, we was in a championship. See, they forget that we were in the NBA Finals in 1999, and we were the one had Patrick Ewing not hurt his wrist. Patrick Ewing broke his wrist, and we had to depend on Marcus Camby and them boys. All right? And we were the one. And we were the one in 94 against the Houston Rockets. But John Starks, I don't know what was wrong with him. Somebody slipped something in John Starks' drink, and he shot 2 for 18 that night. I remember. So I'm not living in the past. I know what we want, but I'm talking about what we getting ready to do. The Cowboys, y'all rebuilding? Come on. We rebuilding. How long y'all gonna be rebuilding? It don't take 20 years to rebuild nothing. There ain't no rebuilding. Y'all fold under the pressure. The Cowboy, where your Cowboys fans at? Cowboy fans, stand up. Don't hide. Don't hide. See, because Cowboy fans get quiet when they losing. When they start winning, they start over there. They start talking and talking and talking. I got news for your Cowboys fans. You're gonna win the NFC East this year because by default. Because Eli Manning is on orthopedic medication. I don't know what's wrong with him. And the rest of the league, the rest of the NFC East stink. The Eagles, they fighting over who going quarterback. They still ain't right. Redskins suck. So you're going to win the NFC East. But you're going to run into somebody down there. And it ain't gonna be nice. You're gonna run into somebody like the Seahawks. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. You're gonna run into somebody, and you're gonna go home, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, we'll be back next year. We're gonna win it next year." And I'm rooting for Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott, black quarterback, black running back. A nice tandem. But hey, I don't see it happening for the Cowboys. Not this year. Not this year. They're going to win the NFC East, but it's your fans. Y'all act like y'all going to win all. You ain't going to win it this year. You ain't going to win it this year. All right? So, and I got to talk about, and I'm going to come back to them Cowboys, and I'm going to come back to my Jets, but I got to talk about baseball because one of the most aggravating fan bases to me is the Boston fan base. And I hate the fact that my Yankees lost. It's not just that they lost and they didn't make it to the World Series or the ALCS. It's not just that. But it's who they lost to. And they lost to the Red Sox. They lost to the Boston Red Sox. And then last night, them same Boston Red Sox beat the Houston Astros. And now the Boston Red Sox are in the World Series. And that's all that city needs. Boston, God bless Boston. They got nice crab cakes and stuff up there, and the snow crabs and stuff. Nice in Massachusetts. Yeah, nice, all that stuff. I got some friends up in Worcester, Massachusetts, and they go hard for their teams. I never seen a city go as hard for their team as Boston, but they act like the sun rises and sets on their teams. I'm hoping whoever, I don't care who it is that the Boston Red Sox play, I don't care. I just want them to lose. Because I hate the Red Sox. They said you shouldn't hate. Yeah, I hate the Red Sox. I don't like the Red Sox. I don't like the Celtics. And I don't like the Patriots. I don't like neither one of them. Because we go back in the day when Larry Bird and them boys used to just beat up on my Knicks. Oh, and they say that's a racist town too. I don't know. I'm just saying what they say. But the Boston Red Sox are in the World Series. But I'm praying that whoever they play, smack them up. I mean, beat them bad. Beat them bad. Yeah, Boston got an awesome winning pedigree, man. But I just can't. Whenever they win, it just gives them more notches in their belt, man. When the Red Sox win, the Patriots get hyped up. When the Patriots win, the Celtics get hyped up. When the Celtics win, what's their hockey team? The Sabres or whatever they are, they get hyped up. No, Penguins, whoever they are. I ain't no hockey dude, but it's just all that, I want Boston to just fall somewhere, just go somewhere in the corner. And what's up, Pastor Jackson? What's up? So if you're joining in, this is Pastor Dave's Wright Sports Talk, 1 hour of talking sports. Church guys like sports too. So, I know the Yankees gonna be back next year. And the Yankees, if anybody got a winning pedigree, it's the Yankees. Nobody has more World Series than the Yankees. Nobody has more Hall of Famers than the Yankees. And I'm a Mets fan, but Yankees is my second team. New York is the only place that got multiple teams of everything. All right, so I know the Yankees gonna be back next year, and I believe the Mets gonna make some noise next year. We'd have did better this year, but we had some injuries. All right, but I wanna go back to football. How many of y'all really think that it's time for Eli Manning to retire? I'd rather him retire than put him on the end of the bench or try to trade him somewhere. Because the worst thing is when you don't know when you're ready to go. That's a sermon right there. When you still trying to play and you don't know when you need to throw in the towel. Eli Manning needs to throw in the towel. He ain't got nothing left. So he's hindering the Giants right now. And the topic came up last week, should the Giants get Colin Kaepernick? And I'm all for the cause of Colin Kaepernick, but really, would Colin Kaepernick help the Giants? Imagine this. They get Colin Kaepernick, and now they don't have no offensive line. And with that bad offensive line, and then they get Cap, and then Cap gets squashed and get hurt and get broke up. That's going to be bad for us, y'all. That's gonna be bad. So let Kaepernick ride out. Let him ride out the rest of the year doing this thing. Doing this thing for our people. I love it. I appreciate it. Let him. I think when he do come back, he need a full training camp. Give the man a full training camp. Give him a fair shot. Don't throw him in the middle of the season and then when he mess up, I told you that's why he wasn't balling. No. Give the man a real shot. Let him come in a training camp. And then ball out. All right? Yeah, Eli killing us, man. Eli is he got to go, but that's Pastor Jackson. He got to go, but he don't want to do it. William Brown. Now, William Brown is a unique person. He is a Redskins fan. We're praying for him. How can we know what Eli have about giving him an offensive line? It's plenty of teams that ain't got offensive lines. There's plenty of teams that ain't got it. But that Eli is more than just an offensive line with him, man. He stay in that pocket for too long. You got to let that thing out quick. What's my man? Aaron Rodgers ain't got a great offensive line neither, but he get that ball out quick. Eli, man, you know, he's not reading the defenses. I think he's a little slow myself. I think he's a little slow. He took one too many hits. All right. So, you know, that's going to be that. What else? Who else is playing this Sunday? I think we got, who else? We got the Jets playing the Vikings. That's going to be a tough one. And then we got the Cowboys and the Redskins, Will. That's an NFC East battle right there. But you know what? Who we sleeping on? And I don't know, because us East Coast dudes, we don't really rock with West Coast football. What's up, Tia? Good to see you. But them LA Rams. Listen, them LA Rams, they balling out there with that Jared Goff. They are balling. And I don't know. There was a guy, I'm not trying to get nobody in no trouble, but there was a guy, he came out, he was openly gay. I think his name was Michael Sams. Anybody remember him? His name was Mike. Where my sports fans at? His name was Michael Sams. And it's ironic that the only team that drafted him was the Rams. Got quiet. Michael Sams got drafted by the Rams. All right, let me leave that alone. Let me get back to this. But I don't even think he's on the team anymore. But the Rams is tough, man. The Rams is balling out there. I think they still undefeated. Ain't nobody beat them yet. So they got that boy. What's that running back? I forget his name, but he's balling with Todd Gurley. They got that boy Todd Gurley, and they got Jared Goff, and they are balling. You hear me? They are balling. Who is that? Bishop Grady. God bless you, man. Bishop Grady Small. He done. He has had his day. Look at the Jets' new quarterback. Yeah, the Jets. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. Listen to me, y'all. Now I don't know. Because the Giants had a chance to get Sam Darnold, but they passed on him. They passed on Sam Darnold because they wanted Saquon Barkley. Now, Saquon Barkley balling. I ain't taking that from him. He balling. But do you draft who's best, or do you draft what you need? They should have drafted what they needed. They needed Sam Darnold. But I'm glad they passed on him because he fell right in the Jets' hands. What position did Michael Sam play? He was a linebacker. A linebacker. He was a linebacker, man. Stop playing Hilton. Hilton on here playing. Yeah. Hey, Michael Sams, he was the first, and it's probably other guys in the NBA, NFL, all that stuff that are dealing with that homosexuality. We talking about Michael Sams, and he was drafted by the Rams. Rams. Y'all stop, man. Y'all stop. Y'all gotta let me go. I see you, Diva Slim. Y'all gotta let me leave that alone, because I'm not gonna get in trouble on here. All right. But the Rams is looking good. They looking tough. We're gonna see what the rest of the season. We about halfway through. But Sam Darnold got an arm on him, y'all. And what I like about Sam Darnold, he's only 21 years old. So he going to get better, better, and better. He going to play. We got our quarterback for the next 15 years. We good. We got our quarterback for the next 15 years. And that's why, you know, it's important when you're doing all these NFL drafts, when you're drafting, you better pick you a franchise player. So we got our franchise quarterback. We thought we had one in Mark Sanchez, but he was running into people's butts and butt fumble. I'm glad we got rid of him. He's done. And then we thought we had one with Geno Smith, but Geno Smith I think something happened with him. He owed one of his teammates money and started mouthing off, and the teammate rocked him. The teammate punched him in the jaw, broke his jawbone. So, you know, it's important that you pick the right quarterback. The quarterback is the most important person on your team. He's the most important. That's like the point guard. Quarterback is important. Quarterback is like the praise and worship leader in church. All right, he try to get everybody involved. But sometimes you got some folks that are stubborn and won't move. Don't make me preach. Don't make me talk about it. But sometimes you got some folks that are stubborn and you over there trying your best as a leader and they won't move. I think that's what the problem is with Eli, because he can't get Odell Beckham to really get in there, you know. And I'm sorry. I see you, Corey Ballard. What's that? Do you want to tag him? I see Odell Beckham. I think he's the best wide receiver in the game. But what good is it to be the best wide receiver if you ain't got no quarterback? What good is it to be the best wide receiver if you ain't got no quarterback? What good is it to have a Lamborghini if you live in Manhattan and you got bumper-to-bumper traffic all the time? It does you no good. Does you no good. So matter of fact, I'm not even going to talk about the Giants no more. None of my shows no more until they win a game. Until they win a game. They play Sunday. I don't know who they play. I don't even know who they play. It's so bad with the Giants right now. I don't even know who the Giants are playing. So I'm not even going to talk about it. All we're going to talk about is the winning teams. All we talking about is winners. What's up, music lover? God bless you. Who else we got over here? I see you. I see you. Darnell, what's up, man? What's up? So, again, this is Pastor Dave Wright Sports Show. Church guys like sports too. And matter of fact, during the football season, a lot of my men would rather come to the 9 a.m. service so they can get out by 10:30, 11 o'clock, so they could be home to watch football. That's another thing. We need to start tailoring our services so our men can watch the games. All right? Because my team play at 1 o'clock, but I don't even get up to preach until 1:30. So I'm going to miss, thank God for DVR, but I'm going to start, you know, when the Jets got a real serious game, I might have to shorten the service. The choir going to sing one song. My man Bootsy is on. What's up, Bootsy? He's a Jets fan too. So even Bootsy, he know the Jets, within the next 3 years, Bootsy, I told him we're going to be in the Super Bowl. They don't believe me. But within the next 3 years, we're going to be in the Super Bowl. Championships is coming back to New York. New York ain't had a championship in a while, but championships are coming back to New York. It's going to start with the Jets, and then it's going to trickle down. The Yankees, the Yankees always there, but it's going to end off with the Knicks. Remember I told you, because we're going to the playoffs this year. That's a definite. We're going to the playoffs this year. And I see, once we get Kevin Durant, I told y'all, we're getting Kevin Durant next year. We are getting Kevin Durant next year. They've been talking about it. He ain't staying in OKC. We're getting Kevin Durant next year. And we're gonna team him up with Porzingis and that new boy, Kevin Knox, and Tim Hardaway Jr. And it was reported to me. It was reported to me that Jimmy Butler wants to come to the Knicks. It was reported to me that Jimmy Butler wants to come to the Knicks. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. My man Brian Snipes, what's up, Snipes? Jimmy Butler want to come to the Knicks. So, you know what? I don't even know if we need him. The way Hardaway is balling. Hardaway is balling. But we'll take him. We'll put Jimmy Butler on the Knicks and we'll let him come off the bench. That's how good we are. Jimmy Butler gonna come off the bench. Jimmy Butler coming. He gonna be sixth man. My Cowboys got a better chance to get to the. Marcus Frederick, are you a Cowboys fan too? Marcus, you're a Cowboys fan? Mr. Frederick, you're a Cowboy. You're Cowboys. Okay. If anybody think the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl this year, you sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. You'll only look good. The Cowboys only look good because they playing in a horrible division. That's the only reason. Y'all better leave me alone, Cowboy fan. Y'all playing in a horrible division. Your high school teams can beat all them teams that's in your division. From the Eagles, yes, they Super Bowl champs, but they ain't looking like it right now. And the Redskins is done, and you already stuck a fork in the Giants. I'm not talking about the Giants no more until they win a game. Cowboy fan. Now, so Jimmy and Kyrie, I wanted Kyrie, but Kyrie said he want to stay in Boston, so we're gonna leave him there. But Kawhi Leonard looking good up there in Toronto. You know what? I'll take Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard gonna play D. We got enough offense. We need Kawhi Leonard gonna play D. I take Kawhi Leonard over Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler can ball, but Kawhi Lee is a shutdown defender. So when we got to play a LeBron or we got to play like a Steph Curry or somebody, Kawhi Leonard, you can put him there and he gonna shut them down. I think we're going to get KD and Kawhi Leonard. I'd rather have that. To team up with Porzingis, don't forget, Porzingis is hurt. But if he was having such a year last year, he was an MVP candidate. Nobody want to say nothing about that. He was on the All-Star team, and then he got hurt. Porzingis is 7'35". He was 7'10". He shoot like Larry Bird. He dribble like Kyrie Irving. And he dunks like Vince Carter. Okay, I might be stretching it a little bit. But Porzingis is a baller. And they booed him and stuff. Porzingis can ball. That's why they want to come through. Wait a minute on that Butler. Did you see that slam dunk that really? Yeah, that boy Alonzo Trier. He's the truth. Nobody know too much about him because, he went undrafted. But that Alonzo Trier for the Knicks, I'm telling you, put a picture of him and Dietrich Haddon up next to each other. They look like twins. And he is balling. Not just him, but don't sleep on my boy Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox is a baller too. The Knicks is loaded from top to bottom. And now, Hornacek, he was a good coach. He was a decent coach, but he was scared to get up in them players' face. You get them two and you become a Knicks fan. No, Snipes, no. You see, I got to get you, Snipes. My man Brian Snipes said, if we get KD and Kawhi or KD and Butler, he going to be a Knicks fan. No, it don't work like that. You from the Bronx, sir. I know you did this little St. Louis thing, but you are from the Bronx. You need to be a Knicks fan. Everybody in New York should automatically be a Knicks fan. As much as the Knicks have done, we won the championship in 1970. We won the championship in 1973. We ruled the 90s. The only reason we didn't win championships in the 90s was because of Michael Jordan and his gambling self and Scottie Pippen and all them cigar smoking, drug dealing folks. And that's what happened to Michael Jordan's father. Michael Jordan was selling drugs. Michael Jordan was selling drugs and he was doing all this gambling and stuff. And the folks couldn't get to him and they got his father. They told me John Starks, I don't know how, I don't know if this is true, but they told me John Starks had something to do with Michael Jordan retiring. And that's the only reason the Knicks didn't win all through the 90s. You need to be a Knicks fan now, Brian Snipes. Brian Snipes, you need to come over to the Knicks now. Let's do that. Let's bring you over to the Knicks right now. I don't like all these New York fans, all these New Yorkers talking about they like my son likes the Celtics. I can't understand that. He ain't never even been to Boston. Bootsy Jones, NBA, New York Knicks, NBA champs, 2021. I'm with it. I'm with it. I believe we're gonna put that down right now. Somebody get Prophet Khan on here. Get Brian Khan, see what he say. Get Prophet on here right now. I want to know if the Knicks going to be the champions in 2021. Somebody call Todd Hall. I need Todd Hall on here. to see if the Knicks, if he can debate that. Yeah, y'all, matter of fact, I'm going to call Bishop Bernard E. Bernard Jordan. We're going to call Bishop Jordan and see, because he can see. Whoo, Bishop Jordan can see that stuff, y'all. Bishop Jordan can see 1,000 years ahead. I'm going to call him. The Knicks going to be champions in 2021. I want to see what he's going to say. Matter of fact, yeah, that gives us, so we at 2019. We got 2019 now. We're going to make the playoffs. Then we got 2020. We're going to be there. We're going to get close. 2021, that's when we're going to have them do. We're going to have KD. We're going to have Kawhi Leonard. My favorite player was Latrell Sprewell. Well, Sprewell was good, but he had a choke the chicken problem. He had a choke the coach problem. Sprewell was good, but I can't see Sprewell choking David Fizdale. How about that? Can you see Latrell Sprewell? Can you see any of the... That's what we needed. We needed a coach that can get up in the players' face that they respect. Can you see any of these players choking Dave Fizdale? Who? Curtis Johnson? You don't believe it? I'm telling you, 2021. We're going to be NBA champions. I feel it in my spirit. I feel it. Who's on the Knicks side? Who's on the Knicks side? If you on the Knicks side, get up. I need you to get up. Who is on the Knicks side? I need some folks that's on the Knicks side. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. 2021, because right now, you know, we feeling each other out. But can you imagine, that's 2 years from now. Imagine how good Frank Ntilikina going to be. We ain't talked about him yet. And I caught the Lakers game, and the Lakers look good. But anybody, you know, the Lakers look like the Cleveland Cavaliers used to look. To me, it's LeBron with a bunch of role players. But you can't win like that. LeBron is playing with a bunch of kids. He don't have no other star on that team. So I saw the Lakers game, but that's not a winning squad. You need, in this NBA now, you need at least 3 stars. At least 3. That's why the Rockets, they got Chris Paul, they got James Harden, and they got that Carmelo, if you want to call him a star. Mitchell Robinson, I believe it, man, because they sleeping on, it ain't a lot of tape on him because he ain't go to college. But in that summer league, Mitchell Robinson, he ain't got that 3-point shot like Anthony Davis, Boots, but he run that floor. You throw it up to him, he gonna dunk that. He catching it. They said he looked like a young Shaq. Woo! A young Shaq, y'all. The Knicks got a young Shaq. My brother Danny on here. And my brother Danny used to be a Knicks fan. And he moved out to Dallas and he liked the Mavericks now. I don't know what's going on over there. The Dallas Mavericks suck too. Matter of fact, I can tell you this. Me, Deacon Larry Ned, Brother Fisher, Bootsy, and Earl, we can beat the Dallas Mavericks. They suck. Dirk Nowitzki older than my father. Dirk about 44, 45 years old. He's done. All right. The Knicks 2021. That's gonna be the Knicks time. That's it. Curtis, yeah, I got you. That's what that's what Danny said never. That's when we gonna do it. We gonna win it in 2021. Because we look how good these fellas gonna be. Because LeBron, I like the dude, but he ain't got no squad out there. All these teams gotta have at least 3 stars. Who's the other star on the Lakers? Lonzo Ball ain't ready. What's the boy? Ingram look like he on drugs, like he on crack. He ain't got no weight on him. Kuzma, he all right, but he ain't ready neither. And then that Josh Hart, they babies. He got, what's my man? Rajon Rondo, but it's only a matter of time, watch me, before Rondo snaps. I said it. Remember I said it. Him and LeBron gonna clash. It's only a matter of time before Rajon Rondo snaps and loses it. Because he's a hothead. And then Lance Stevenson. I like Lance because he's from New York. He good. But can you imagine the first time? What's up, Drew? This is the sports show, man. Can you imagine the first time Lance Stevenson and LeBron get into it at a practice? LeBron gonna try to ship that man out of town. Knicks won one game. The Knicks are undefeated, Danny. He said, my brother Dan said the Knicks have won only one game. Well, I can tell you this year, the Knicks have won every game they played. We ain't lost a game. We are undefeated this season. I don't know if we getting Cousins and KD. That's too much. That's too many bigs. Boosie. That's what Golden State did. And Golden State stacking the box. They stacking the box out there. But, and there you go. My boy Drew from Philly. He's a New York Knicks fan. He loves all New York teams. He don't like no Philadelphia teams. But hold on. How you Drew from Philly, but you don't like nobody from Philly? You Drew from New York. That's who you are. That's Drew from New York. And yeah, Beasley sold out. Beasley went out there. And Beasley ain't nothing but a low-budget Carmelo Anthony. That's who Michael Beasley is, y'all. A low-budget Carmelo Anthony. All Beasley does is try to score. He don't play no D. He ain't trying to do nothing else but put the ball in the bucket. But you got to do more than that. He's a ball. And yeah, LeBron is a ball hog. You can't even have a point guard with LeBron on your team. You can't have a center because LeBron want to be the point guard. He want to be the center. He want to be the shooting guard. He want to be the small forward, the power forward, and the coach. So he's gonna have a great career. He's gonna go down as one of the top 5 ball players, but it's capped at 3 rings for him. He ain't getting no other ring. Had he come to New York like he should have, LeBron James should have came to New York and he would have got himself a ring in 2021. But no, he want to go out there in sunny California. Out there where the weather is nice and all of this stuff. And he don't want to come to New York. See, New Yorkers, we live hard. We live rough. We play basketball. See, when I was younger, we would play basketball. It'd be 30 degrees outside. We at the park balling. This is the mecca of basketball. And it would have been perfect for the so-called king of basketball, the so-called best player in the NBA. Why not come to the Mecca? Because he's scared of the pressure. He don't want the pressure. So I know, KD want that. KD coming. What up, Jay Vozo? KD is coming to the Knicks. And when he get here, matter of fact, it might be 2020 we might win that chip if we get KD next year. But definitely 2021, I see the Knicks in the championship. Y'all can debate me with that if you want. I see the Knicks in the championship, you see? Because we get KD teaming him up with Porzingis and Kawhi. We might have Kawhi at that time too. Teaming up with that, with this Alonzo Trio boy, with Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, the young Shaq. The young Shaq, I call him that. Anthony, he's like a little bit of an Anthony Davis type. We'll pray for your Knicks. Bishop Shelton, you're going to pray for my Knicks. Listen, I'm telling you, pray for the rest of this league. Now, who else? I'm down here in this South Jersey, so they big time Philadelphia fans. And they look good too. What's some boys? Them 76ers looked good last night. But that was last night. They were playing the Chicago Bulls. Don't get hyped with these Sixers, y'all. Because against Boston, they didn't look too tough. That other boy, Markel Fultz, and I can't understand it because Markel Fultz, he was picked #1, and they passed over Jason Tatum from the Celtics. Can you imagine if they would have got Tatum to team him up with Ben Simmons and Embiid? Now that would have been a squad. But this Fultz boy, is something. He's still shooting crazy. He got like they say the Looney Tunes took his powers. So I don't know. Don't get so hyped up with them Sixers. And Embiid is more talking than balling. So don't get too hyped up with them Sixers. I don't know about them. The Boston Celtics look real good this year. I'm a realist. I don't think the Knicks gonna win the championship this year. The Celtics got a chance at them Warriors. But I'm telling you, the next few years. Oh, the Jets is definitely, my man Boot said the Jets the best team. Where we at? I'm back, y'all. We went on. By far, the Jets is the best team in New York. Definitely. So when it comes to football, it's all about the Jets for New York. The Giants had their time. So, you know, them 76ers, they good, but they ain't ready. They are not ready. They ain't ready. And matter of fact, Houston Rockets, they didn't look too good to me neither. What's some boys, they put it on them. Anthony Davis and them boys put it on them. I really want to see what Golden State gonna look like when Boogie Cousins come back. That's what I want to see. How they gonna look when Boogie come back. And what it's gonna be like. And that's gonna tell. That's gonna tell the test. And you know, if they look good with Boogie Cousins, just call it it's a wrap. It'll be the Celtics and the Warriors in the playoffs and the finals, and we're going to see what happens from there. The Celtics is dangerous because Kyrie didn't even have a good game, and they still blew them boys out. All right. Y'all, look, Bishop, see, are they 500? I know you're talking about my Jets. The Jets is 3-3. Y'all sleeping on the Jets. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because we wear green and white. I don't know why my Jets don't get no respect. I don't know what's going on. Brother Anthony McClain, they not respecting my Jets. I don't know what's going on. We are 3-3. We should be 4-2, and we in every game. And this boy Sam Darnold's killing. I'm telling you, we're gonna sneak up on y'all. Jets might be in the playoff this year. Jets might be in the playoff this year. Only thing we got is that them doggone Patriots are in our division, the AFC East. That's the only thing we can get is a wild card. But don't sleep on my Jets. I'm telling y'all. McClain said Steph Curry get better every year. Yeah, Steph Curry the beast, man. I was watching him, and this dude, Steph Curry can shoot from anywhere on the court. It used to be you gotta guard a guy once you get to the 3-point line. You gotta start D'ing Steph Curry up at half court. That's why they balling like that. So it's gonna be Golden State, but and Kyrie and the Boston Celtics, they gonna give them a match up in that playoff. But we're gonna see how the season go. I'm about to wrap it up, but we gonna see how the season go because we got the Nets tonight. It's some tough game. Matter of fact, Saturday, we got the Knicks play the Celtics. And my next show is Monday. We on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon. When I see y'all Monday, we're going to see if the Knicks blow out the Celtics. If my Knicks blow out the Celtics, Monday's show going to be crazy. Monday's show going to be ridiculous. We got the Celtics Saturday. We play the Celtics Saturday. So Drew said New England lost some of their fire. I don't know, Drew, because, you know, they always count New England out, but at the end of it, they start balling. They start balling. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this: Kemba Walker is a beast, 41 points. Oh, Kemba Walker can ball, but I don't think he can play. I don't think he plays no D though. All right, but we're gonna see. I would like to see Kemba Walker with the Knicks. That might work. He from the Bronx. All right. I'm going to check y'all Monday. 12 noon. Spread the word. Share this. Tune in 12 noon Monday. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be powerful. Tell everybody about it. Church men like sports too. Church guys like sports too. All right. The hour is up, and I'll be back Monday. And if the Knicks beat the Celtics Saturday, I'm wearing a Knicks jersey in the church on Sunday. Peace, y'all. Brother Kel, man, you just came in. Bless y'all. Peace. Share this.